Hi everybody, this is Todd Creager. So because it's the holiday season, I thought I would talk to you guys about how to make sure that your family doesn't yank your chain. You know how it is when you walk through the door to your parents' house, or your in-laws' house, your brother or sister's house, and it's exciting. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while, there's a nice reunion, everything's wonderful, just a joy to be around. And then, as you're sitting around the table, or you're sitting in the living room, somebody says something, and this happy feeling starts to disintegrate. You know that feeling. Suddenly there's anger, there's conflict, somebody brings something up from the past, and this happy feeling is gone, and it's replaced with disharmony. Well, what we don't want is for you to have a bad time. So how could you have a good time even when there's disharmony? The biggest challenge for us is that we look at things very literally. As long as everyone's getting along just fine, it's good. And when there's disharmony, it's bad, and we feel bad, and we have a bad experience. But what if we, instead of looked at things so literally, we looked at things symbolically? One of my favorite sentences that I've heard is, every moment of your life is either a test or a celebration. I love that line. I just love that line. Because if you live your life like that, you really don't have any bad moments. So, you walk in the door, everybody's excited, they hug, they're happy to see each other, laughs, that's the celebration. That's wonderful. Then somebody says something and it pushes your buttons. Suddenly you're not happy anymore. There is the test moment. You're being tested. Whether you know it or not, you're being tested. Let's see what you can do about it. It's helpful to look at your family members as people who can help you get in touch with the areas of you that need work. Maybe you're too passive and you need to be more assertive, and your brother-in-law gives you those opportunities to be assertive. Or maybe you are too impulsive and your father, who triggers your reactivity, gives you an opportunity to take some breaths and breathe and be composed. There's lots of ways that we can work on those weaker areas. So if you look at those moments as a test, you could possibly pass the test. If you flunk the test, in other words, if you react in the old ways, that's okay. There'll be other tests coming your way, and you could practice it again. And when you pass the test, you could celebrate. And that's a wonderful feeling to have. And then, in 10 minutes later, you might be tested again. That's just how it is, right, with families. We want to be able to be grounded and centered. So with this idea that every moment of your life is either a test or a celebration, and you won't be so pushed and pulled around by whether things are harmonious or not harmonious 1 minute to the next. If you are working on your stuff, there's actually a better chance that the non-harmonious moments will then shift again to harmony. For a while. Then it goes back. So I just want you to know that you have that ability. I would look at, even before you saw your family, I would think about my own weaknesses. How do people yank my chain in this group of people that I'm going to see? What would I want to work on in advance? That would be a good thing to do. And then when you're in the moment, do the best you can, pass some tests, you fail some tests, you pass another test, and just enjoy passing the test and celebrating and continuing to work on yourself. So that's my suggestion, that's my prescription for you for the holiday season. Enjoy it and enjoy your family, and I just want to wish you the best and a Happy New Year. This is Todd Creager, making the world safe for love.